Good morning and welcome to day one of training camp. I think what's going to be the hardest training camp I've ever done by the looks of things. 45 hours of bike riding planned in 10 days of riding. That's a lot, that's big. I'll run you through it. I'll try and keep this quick, cram as much extra bike riding stuff in as possible. So first things first, we've got a core and stability session. Not a daily one, it doesn't look like every few days. We're split into groups. I'm in a sprinter lead out group and yeah, and we're up first for this core and stability sessions. Been a bit unwell the last few days, like I've had 5 days off the bike, and I think looking at how hard this camp's going to be could have been a blessing in disguise. So I am better and well rested. So yeah, I'm going to run you through it. Things have taken a bit of a turn here on camp for me. I think I mentioned I was a bit unwell prior to turning up for camp, and when I saw the training plan I was like, wow, that's possibly a good thing. A few days not recovery, but no riding before camp. So got here, having had 5 or 6 days off and feeling like I was getting better. We'd had to do, regardless of where we came from before entering the camp bubble, 2 PCR tests, 6 days ahead and 3 days ahead. Both of mine came back as negative. So what Chanel and I had was just a cold. Just a normal, regular, non-COVID related cold. Like, those things still exist. Thought I was on top of it. Did a 3-hour ride yesterday with the boys. It kind of hit me for 6. I came back. I was like looking at numbers. My heart rate was high. My sort of level of effort was high, and level of effort was high, and I was real tired afterwards. I was like, but it's okay. I'll get back on top of it in the morning. Woke up this morning with a splitting headache and just felt like I'd taken a backward step. So I messaged the team. I was like, it's not good. It's not good. And 4.5 hours, bunch of efforts today. Just had to take the wise decision and step out. And I cannot tell you how frustrating it is to be sick. Is unwell at home is you can kind of deal with it. To be unwell on training camp is like relatively a cyclist's worst nightmare, because like I'm here to do one thing and one thing only, and it is the perfect sort of environment to get a bucket load of work done. And yeah, my body's letting me down currently, and it is so frustrating. Yeah, it's like meals are hard, because you're like, oh, how's your training? Like, everyone's talking about the training and how good it is, and how like tired. It's like you see everyone else getting tired from training and you want that feeling. Instead you just sat there like a bit unwell, and yeah, everyone's tucking into like a massive plate of carbs, and you're like, oh, just have a salad and some carbs, because got to recover. So yeah, gonna look after myself, take the opportunity to like really rest. Chanel's still a bit unwell at home, so hopefully we get on top of it soon, and I can salvage. I mean, we're only 2 days into a 10-day camp, so I've lost a fifth of it. Yeah, hopefully we can salvage something, and then I've got some serious work to do, because January is pretty important. You can get away with November, December not doing a great deal. I think, like I said in the last video, like sort of training camps are a little more relaxed in November, December, and not massive. But yeah, January where it really starts kicking in. So to not be riding in January currently is much less than ideal. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. Might just be an update from my bed every single day during this camp saying I'm still unwell. I'm hoping it isn't, but in the meantime we're just squirreling away, hustling, as they say, as the hustlers say. We're hustling, Chanel and I. We've got some cool things rolling out, and yeah, that's all I got. That's really is all. We got some new kit. New kit's real nice. And Simon Clark's joined the team. He rocked up this morning. Very late signing, but good that, I mean, there's a bucket load of riders out of a job because of the Quebec folding, but it's nice that the team's picked up Simon. That means the team's up to 31 riders, which is the UCI limit, so unfortunately we cannot pick up any of the other guys that are left stranded from the 2021 fallout. Cycling's brutal. Sport is brutal. I think that's why people love sport. Anyway, thanks for watching.
long sleeve cover. I'm not sure I'm gonna fit in there.
You've lost weight. You're a lean, mean, fighting, lion-like machine.
We got 3 covers. 3 long sleeve covers.
Must be on the wet weather program.
Looks like. Long sleeve, what is the correct word? I would say underwear. Like, yeah.
What a kit.
I'm a S, by the way.
S for superstar.
Or sexy. Oh, these are good. I can wear them in the Kitty Cat Club in Berlin.
I don't know what it is, but I've heard rumours. So an update here from camp. I managed to ride a bike today, which was nice. On the team's recovery ride I joined. I'm much less symptomatic. I'm going to give tomorrow's training ride a go. Probably won't do the efforts, but we'll give the ride a go. We have just been given 2 brand new Karoo 2s, and all the bits that go with them. We also got given, for the first time in my pro career, a whole deck of name stickers. So I took Sebastian Berwick's ones as well. He doesn't know this, and what I'm going to do tomorrow, the poor sod, is I'm going to stick, there's 22 of them. I probably won't use all 22 because that's mean. But on all the notable riders on this team, before training, I'm going to stick his name tag on each of their bikes. So obviously Mike Woods, Chris Froome, Daryl Impey, Simon Clark, Fuglsang, Demarchi, Nizzolo, Brandley, Anna Kiesenhofer.
Yeah, for sure.
Because she's not going to have any idea who Seb Berwick is. It could be quite fun, I think. And he's just going to be real annoyed that he had these stickers for around about 15 seconds of his life. And I don't know if I could say this on YouTube, but I'm also going to stick them on the mechanics' trucks and just see throughout the year how long they last before someone realises and takes them off. And obviously if that person watches this YouTube video, that might give it away, but maybe we'll just see the funny side and leave them on. So, yeah. But good thing is, I think I'm on my way to health, so I can do this second block of training and then the third block as well, and then I'll do the first block when I get home. So we're coming to the end of what has been probably the most disastrous training camp of my career. Yeah, the most disastrous training camp for a decade for me. I sound like Boris Johnson, don't I? I wanted a really big January. That's not going to happen. I have some antibiotics to hopefully help shift whatever the buggery it is that I have. I'm gonna go home because there just is no point in me hanging around. Yeah, there's been a bit of sickness in the camp, so I think everyone's just a bit heightened because of COVID, even though what I have is not COVID. It's kind of like, oh, you're sick, and everyone's like, and then I'm like, it's not COVID, and they're like, oh, give us a cuddle. So it's but yeah, everyone's real careful. Yeah, I'm heading home. Luckily, one of the someone here has a car they don't need, so I'm just going to steal it and ride and drive up to back up to Andorra. Yeah, and then just I do honestly think I'm on the mend. A matter of days and I'll be good to go, but a matter of days brings us to the end of this camp. So it's funny, I was talking, Anna Kiesenhofer's here. I was hoping to get her on camera, but you don't want to infect the Olympic champion, do you? You don't want to give the Olympic champ a cold. I mean, that'd be a hell of a clickbait title to the YouTube video. I made the Olympic champion sick. But yeah, she said even when you're old and as wise as us, you think, I'll be better by tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm on the mend. Yeah, so I've done a grand total of 2 rides this camp. The first 3-hour ride, and that hit me for 6. And then I did the recovery day ride. And even though I was okay, I just got in and a 2-hour easy ride, and I had to have a nap afterwards, and I'm having to have a nap in the day even though I'm not doing a great deal. So yeah, just gonna listen to the body and recover and get going again and do this monster block on my own at home. It really is not ideal at all, but that said, it's been good to see a lot of the team. We've been in our own little bubble, so whilst we've been under the same hotel roof as the whole team, not really seen many of my teammates bar from passing them in the corridor and sort of saying hello, how are you. So yeah, it's been a disaster. Absolute disaster. I wanted a big January, but it is still only January. There's a long way to go. Still a long way to this year. I remember last year I had an absolute travesty of a winter with COVID and with having COVID and actually being unwell. And I was firing all cylinders by April. So yeah, there is plenty of time to turn this around. It just means my first races, which are Valencia and Almeria, provided I still do them, because my guess is that we'll look at it and think, is that the right thing to do, or do I need to train? I will not be firing all cylinders, but hopefully I'll sort of show some kind of resemblance to form in Tirreno, and then yeah, sort of UAE Tirreno, and then by Turkey and the Giro I'm all guns blazing, which is the plan. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna head home and yeah, I'll keep you posted. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye guys.